Hey, how's it going? So, it's 4 in the morning, I can't sleep. I'm here at the Hiroshima Hilton. I just noticed this. I just wanted to look and see what this was, but only one direction to go from here, and that is down. So, it's been a long trip to get here, and I can't sleep. So, as I said, it's 4 in the morning. I noticed there is a 7-Eleven. Everybody's like, you have to go to 7-Eleven in Japan. You have to go. So there's a 7-Eleven walking distance. So I'm gonna go check it out. Make a not midnight, but make a late night run to 7-Eleven. Go check it out and see what it has to offer. But I gotta tell you, man, I'm loving Japan. It is just, and I'm off my fasting while I'm here. I just gave up. There's so much food to just try and enjoy, and I've been eating and trying everything. Even the broth, like I was on a plane, I got a little takeout meal from the place at the airport. It was a little box lunch, and I just wanted to try it. And it was cheap. So I'm on the plane and they're going around and all they had was a drink menu. It was a short flight, JLA, best flights. But I'm sitting there and, she's got all these drinks and I had a can of coffee I wanted to try. So I'm sitting there trying all this stuff and they had broth on the menu. And I'm like, oh, that's strange. Let me try that. Check out the decorations here. It's just fabulous. And this is just crazy. I kind of walked by this because it was so busy yesterday, but they have the whole Christmas train village set up, and it's just fabulous. But anyway, I was stunned at how good the broth was on the plane. It was just like a cup of broth, beef broth, and it was so tasty. Just strange, but yeah. So I'm gonna go check that out. Let me turn the camera around and film this for you because this is really. This is something out of a movie. I don't think I've ever seen a display like this and it's perfect, Anyway, you'll see. I'm gonna film this and put this up. So it's the first week of November. I'm here at the Hilton in Hiroshima, and I blew by this yesterday. I blew by this yesterday because I walked I walked over an hour from the bus station to here, which should have been 20 minutes. But check out this train display. It is it's got the little ski slope. It's got the train up there. It's got dual tracks down here, or 3 tracks down here. Man, I love this. It's not a Jeep, but it's close. And they even have the Volkswagen over here. Check this out. It's just fabulous. I'll take you all the way around. I got the bullet trains. And then the old trains. The old train. Let's look back at the bullet train. There you go. And, oh, look at that. I didn't even see through the center. Yeah, what a fabulous little place. Everything's just super. Another Volkswagen. I didn't know Volkswagens were a thing in Japan. I haven't seen any on the street. I always loved bugs, which is ironic, but look at this little train here. Just super. And these ships are so cool. Just fabulous. at this. Yeah, buddy. That is. Let me try and block the light a little. There we go. Look at that. That's great. Yeah. Boy, I could have so much fun with a camera in this and get the trains running, put the camera on the train. I've been wanting that Insta360 Go, a little tiny guy, and boy, that would be fun to get these trains moving and put that 360 Go on one of these trains, or all these trains. Boy, you could definitely have a lot of fun filming this. Again, I'm at the Hilton in Hiroshima, and I gotta tell you, if you're anywhere on this side of the planet, this is a stop I would make. You're only getting part of the lobby here. But it is just beautiful. Check out that one's catches the light just great. Low down. Okay, this takes it to a whole new level. I thought it was just a pretty display. When you get down here, get the camera to catch this. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's not catching it right. Well, the one thing I'll say about iPhone is a lot of times you think you're videoing and you're not. So I'm gonna go find this 7-Eleven. I think that might be it right over there. But we'll see. Well, lo and behold, 7-Eleven's right across the street. There's the Hilton right there. And I haven't even looked out the window, to be honest with you. So, like, look down. I guess I have, but I didn't like take stock, so I don't know. This may be straight across the street from me, but it's got the standard sign. Can't miss it anywhere in the world. So I'm gonna go inside and see what I can find, and I'll give you a report when I get out. Okay, if you ever want to get mad at America, go to a 7-Eleven in Japan. Holy smokes. The food choices there are just unbelievable. I bought a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's good, bad, or other. I'll walk you through it all. I just spent 2,000 yen. I've got a bag full of stuff. So 2,000 yen, that should be about $12. I'll do the math to make sure, but I didn't make a little cheat sheet yet for cash. I'll make a cheat sheet today for cash. But if I remember in my head, 1,000 yen is about $6. So 2,000 yen would be about $12. And I have like 3 days worth of food in my bag if I were fasting for $12. 2 days worth of food. I've got snacks galore. Yeah, I'm stunned at the options you have to go in. Like, the one thing that always frustrated me, I'll be walking around somewhere and it's like, I just want some protein. I don't really care what it is. I just want some protein that's clean, that's not, bologna or over processed or filled with, sawdust or whatever. And you go in there and they have so many protein choices, from fried squid to, I got a smoked chicken breast, so we'll give that a go. But they even sell, I've got a I'm giving it all away, but they sell soft-boiled eggs by the individual. So I got an individual soft-boiled egg. We're gonna give that a check out. Holy smokes, man! I'm so excited because, like, to me, that was, just fabulous. And I thought it was a joke when people said, "Oh, you have to go to 7-Eleven. You have to go to 7-Eleven," but like there are supermarkets in America that don't have the selection, and you don't know what the quality of the food is. Obviously, I haven't eaten any of it, but the selection of choices that is just like clean and ready to eat. And when I say clean, there's not a lot on the ingredient list, right? When you stop and look at it, I mean, fried squid, it's got like 5 ingredients. Uh, a hard-boiled egg. It's an egg. There's and there's just all kinds of stuff. I'm having a hard time. My brain is racing without caffeine, so we're in a dangerous zone here. But just having a hard time processing everything I just saw. And it's really difficult, because I don't speak the language, and I don't know, like, does this need to be cooked? Like, I found these smoothie cups, and it's a cup of frozen fruit, but I'm like, where do you make the smoothie? And it shows a smoothie picture, so you have to take that home and blend it and put it back in the cup, or is there a blender in the store? The other thing is they have canned coffee that's hot. So I reached up to check it, to read a can of coffee, the screw top cans, and it's hot, like hot to the touch. So, man, yeah, the whole joke about going to 7-Eleven, it's not a joke. I'm excited, like, to sit down and try a bunch of this stuff. But honestly, I don't even think I could. Yeah, I know. Like, I couldn't even come close to eating it in, probably a day or two. So, because I've got the breakfast buffet coming up, and then I've got other plans for dinner, and yeah, I mean, I really overbought. But it was an experience, and there's a dozen more things I want to go back and try. So I'm gonna try and find somebody here at the hotel who speaks English, ask a few questions about things I bought, and then I'll try and get back to this. But yeah, I love Japan. The one thing I am super excited to try, they sell pickled garlic in a little baggie, like a snack pack. Like, grab a snack of pickled garlic. I mean, to me, that just sounds so yummy. But anyway, talk to you later. Okay, so I'm back from 7-Eleven. Drinking some water here. The hotel gives you this. There's just something about drinking cold water out of a glass that or glass bottle that, I couldn't sort out why it's so great. And then I realized it's the closest thing to drinking out of a creek I think you can get to. And it really, I don't know why it makes a difference, but it does. 1,913 yen. So I paid 2,000, got 87 back. You can see here, let's find the most expensive thing together. 315. So 315 was the most expensive thing. I have no idea what that was. I don't know. So let's go over what I got again. Okay, so I got 2 soft-boiled eggs. These are, they're have the shells off, and they're in some sort of soy sauce. I've seen these everywhere. They sell a 6-pack, all kinds of other things, but I'm super curious to try those. They're grilled. Check this out. This just made me so excited to see it. Grilled, pickled in soy sauce. We have garlic pickled in soy sauce. It's not grilled, sorry. Garlic pickled in soy sauce. You can see on the bottom there. So that's just chunks of garlic in soy sauce. I'm so excited to try that. Fried squid I've had many times and I love it. This is a new shape. Usually it's long and skinny. And I just love it. It's a great little snack. The coffee, I'm just curious about how this works. So I just want to try this. So when the executive lounge opens up, I'll go down there and make a cup of coffee with this and see how it tastes. You know, I've seen things like this in the past. I've seen coffee in tea bags. I've seen all kinds of options for coffee, but this just seemed unique and I wanted to try it. The chicken breast, again, you know, a lot of times I'm just looking for a protein snack and I wanted to give this a try and see what it tastes like. I love chicken and, you know, it's just chicken to go and a breast. So we'll give it a go. Cheese and fish sheets. No idea. It just looked interesting. Looked like a little snack, so I'll give that a go sometime. And then check this out. Like soft-boiled egg comes in a little carton to protect it. You know, this is one thing I wish was more readily available around the world. Just a hard-boiled egg that you could grab and go. And here it is on the shelf in Japan. And, you know, some places have like eggs available like that. And then this, like potato chips, right? Thick cut salt potato snack. So, I don't know where the ingredients are here, but it just looks interesting. I mean, I'm looking at this going, wow, that would be perfect with dips. That would be perfect with all kinds of things. So I'm going to give that a try too. As for what I'm going to try right now, it's like the more I look at this, the less hungry I get. You know, so I'm not sure what I'm going to actually eat. And trying to eat any of this while filming without a stand or something just seems precarious. So, but I did love the fact that they throw in a little wet nap and a fork. So we'll see. We'll see what to do. But all that, again, 2,000 yen. Got all of it. Okay, we're back with the 7-Eleven stuff. I've opened a bunch of it up, not all of it. I'm going to save the chicken breast for later, a couple other things. So let's go through this. I peeled my egg, and it peeled pretty easily. Got a little sticky there at the bottom. Oops. But you can see it came off pretty easily. Sorry, I'm doing this in real time. I just took a big old bite. And this has that, you see how deep that yolk is? It's got that wild raised flavor you get from farm raised or like organic grass-fed chickens in the US. But usually those are even kind of yellowy because they give them feed. Whatever the feed is in the US, it really takes some flavor out of the eggs. And I didn't really realize it until I really got to Albania, where you really, wow, how many times can I say really? So in Albania, the eggs have a really dark yolk like this, and you can significantly taste the difference very readily. These chips, I've already tasted these. They're salty. It's potato, kind of like I don't know, they were like potato sticks when I was a kid. It's like just, mashed potatoes that have been reformed and cooked. But they're kind of tasty. These would be great with any sort of dip. But, they're just another potato snack. Not sure I'm a big fan of potato snacks going forward, but these would do the trick if I was trying to scoop down some salsa or some guacamole or something like that. And then I haven't tried the garlic, so this is the first time. I got my chopsticks here. We're gonna dive into this garlic. I can't see, I'm using the camera to look down. Okay, so we got garlic there. And that is soy sauce, so you want to be careful not to stain anything. Oh, yeah, that's a winner. Oh, that is so good. It's crisp without the bite of garlic, but it's got the flavor of garlic. Wow. God, I can't believe we don't have that in the U.S. So this says cheese with fish sheets. And I was looking at it, and what it looks like is there's on the top and bottom, there's some sort of fish sheet there. I still have that garlic in my mouth. Let me get some coffee, rinse my mouth. I opened this coffee, and I think with these coffees, it's just a matter of finding one you like. This is the 7-Eleven Black. And I gotta say, it's good as any coffee, canned coffee. It's probably got a little more like coffee that you brewed, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it, but a stale coffee taste to it, I guess it would be the right answer. It's probably got a little more stale coffee taste than the others I've had, but it's still like decently dark and flavorful. So let's try this cheese. Yeah, I can definitely taste a bit of fish in there. And it's separated in my mouth. The cheese is, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like an edamame. But it's kind of a soft, creamy cheese. Very milky flavor. And then these, I'm gonna use the chopsticks because I've got them in my hand. These fried squid I tried immediately. I love fried squid. And these are crispy, so they're different flavor. You can hear they're crispy and hard. They're not like chewy. But when you stop and suck on them, boy, they sure have a good flavor. And you can see this one, like you can see the squid has got that crisp cook to it. But yeah, these are fabulous. Like, you know, we need more of these in the world. I'm wondering how healthy these are, like, or if you could make them more healthy. It's just a fabulous little snack. You know, it just depends on what's in that bread mix and then how it's actually cooked. So overall, like, I'm probably gonna pig out on the garlic, the cheese, finish my egg. I'll save eat a couple more of those and I'll save them. The chips over here, I'll probably eat 2 or 3 more and I'll be done with the bag. And then in the future, I'm gonna do the coffee, the chicken breast, and the smoked eggs, or the soft boiled eggs in soy sauce. I'll give those a go later on. These coffees, I've had the Georgia before, and there's a Tully and a couple others. But I just like the coffee in the can. If I'm gonna go cold coffee, you know, that's a good way to go. Yeah, I'm wondering how well these garlics would travel and how many I can fit in my bag. That's definitely something I'd look at importing en masse, or you get somebody to produce. Just so tasty. Yeah, in fact, I need another one. I need another garlic. Get over here. I can't see and get the camera down there. Yeah, see, look at that. Okay. I think that's going to wrap up my 7-Eleven video. I may cut in the other egg and chicken and garlic and coffee later, but just a little quick fun video. And Man, that garlic. I'm glad it's a small bag because I could sit there and chow a whole handful of that, no problem. So I'm gonna make a point to leave at least half of that for later. Man, what a feast for 12 bucks. Crazy. Okay, did the midnight run to 7-Eleven again. Actually, it's about 3 a.m. I'm still on the California time, and I woke up about 6:30, 7 a.m. California time, and couldn't go back to bed sleep as much as I tried. So I'll get used to it sooner or later. But I ended up back over at 7-Eleven, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's run through this. The most expensive thing I bought was a battery. So I got a CR 2032, and that was right here, $275. I'm not going to run through the prices on everything else. You can see everything else is about, or is under 200, right? So everything's under 200 yen. Ton of stuff I wanted to try, but I still have food in the fridge. I saw that chicken breast and garlic from yesterday. These were absolutely fabulous. I've got a bus ride. I couldn't put these down. So I got this for the bus ride. It's the fried squid snacks. Just super. I'm going to save this for the bus ride tomorrow too. This is similar. Seaweed and tempura chips. Or squid and seaweed tempura chips. So I think it's very similar with just some seaweed on the backside. And then I got a big water for the bus. Where is it? There's a big water. So that's, I don't know, it should be about a liter. Yeah, 1 liter of water. This I thought was a lemon lime soda, but I think it's alcohol because of that name right there. So, oh yeah, it was 9%. So I wasn't paying too much attention. This I saw on the way out. This looks like some yam chips, sweet potato chips with butter and salt. So that looked super yummy. This I just had to try. I'm not sure, but it just looks, it just looks good. Just looks good. These I love. I'm probably going to save this for tomorrow. I've had a couple of these since I've been here. This will be the first red salmon and salt, but these are just quick little snacks. It's just a rice thing, and it's the two I had before were just rice and then had a filling. So it's kind of like I don't know, like a healthy version of a Dolly Madison pie or something. But so it's rice with a filling in it. Super yummy. Like, I love rice. I love rice probably too much. The grilled scallop strips. I still have the scallops from the market, but this looked yummy. They had a whole bunch of these and they were cheap. So I kind of wanted to taste this because if they're good, I'm going to grab a bunch and carry onward with me. This was just the sweet tooth kicking in. I've been craving lemon. There was a lemon tart down below, down in the lobby this morning. I went back for it later and it was gone. Smoked squid, same thing. I just want to try this. And, you know, I think this was 156 and that was 158. So I'm looking at those prices going, that's a good little snack to carry with me. It's portable. It's got a good shelf life. So, you know, when I leave Japan, I may grab a bunch of these. And then this time he gave me a spoon, fork, and a couple chopsticks, and the wet wipes. Wet wipes are very common around here, but pick them up, carry them with you. You will use them. And that's what I got. So I did ask about filming in 7-Eleven, and he said no. Very polite, but very firm on that. So maybe I'll open some of these up and walk you through like I did last time. Maybe I won't. See you, bye. Okay, so I got the prep work done. Let's go through this feast. The 7-Eleven feast, take two. Got a pile of open stuff back here. Okay, so to recap, these are the garlic from last night. And it was so hard to put these down, but I put them in a cup, put them in the fridge, and they're cold. Oh man. I love those. Sorry, I'm chewing so loud, but I love these. Oh, the flavor. I'm not a big like soy sauce fan, but the flavor on those is just super. And I've been dying to try these ever since I picked them up. These are the boiled quailed eggs. You get 6 in this little bag. And again, this is under 200 yen. And it just looks like the perfect little grab and go snack. I'm not sure if that's water or what that is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's water. Oh, that yolk is just creamy. It's a little kind of pickly on the egg white, like overcooked, but the yolk is just creamy. This is a chicken salad, smoked chicken salad, the breast. I was just curious because it's just a chicken breast that's, cooked and ready to eat, and just, by itself. And you can see it's got that thick, tough skin. I don't know if you watched me trying to cut it, but that's the smoking process or whatever they did. Yeah, I mean, for processed food or semi-processed food, this has got a very acceptable flavor. It's a little mealy, like it's been boiled, but it's chicken. Chicken is chicken. It's got a nice smoked flavor. I don't know how much of this is, I don't speak the language or read it, so I don't know how much of this is chemicalized, but if this is clean of hormones and all the other like preservatives, this would be a great go-to. I forgot how much it was. I got it yesterday. But yeah, I'll probably finish this. Let me set it aside for now. I did leave a mess, so I took it into the bathroom to drain the water. And I'll clean that up a little better later. But it's a little messy, not gonna lie. Oh, what to try next? I already snuck one of these. These are great. I don't think I'll find. I pulled out the perfect chip too. It was this. Yeah, I'm not finding it anymore. Like that. It was like right out of a multi. Anyway, but these are just sweet potatoes. Nice and crisp and crunchy. A lot less sweet potato flavor than I expected, but the butter and salt is good. I could use a tad more salt or larger salt, so it or something, but it's not a very salty snack. It's got that natural sweetness, and it's addicting. I mean, it's got the chippy feel to it, and it's got a good flavor, so don't expect to put those down anytime soon. This is that cider. And, I'm not even sure, honestly, it has alcohol. I'm gonna have to Google this, but it's got kind of a refreshing flavor, but it's not there's no strong flavor to it at all. There's nothing strong about it. It's just you know, I can barely taste the lime or the lemon, and you know, it's not very sweet, so it's got that going for it. If it had a little more lemon or lime, it would be more refreshing, and I'm not sure if it has alcohol or not, to be honest with you, but it's got a crisp flavor to it. It's nice. And of course, this is the hotel water. It's just great. Okay, so what do we got left? We got the boiled eggs. I'm a little nervous to eat these. They're in soy sauce. I took them out of the bag in the bathroom. And I don't want to make a mess or make a stain or anything. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. So let's get a napkin out here. And eating a boiled egg with chopsticks, this ought to be funny, if nothing else. Okay, so where's my camera? So you can see the egg white is colored all the way through. Honestly, all I taste is soy sauce. I don't taste much of the egg, not even the yolk. It's cooked, you know. Will I eat it again? Maybe with some salt, or, you know, I'm wondering, just because my palate is used to wasabi with soy sauce. So I'm wondering if a little wasabi on there would really make that pop, or if that's just me associating the two flavors, because about the only time I eat soy sauce is with wasabi. So, but yeah, I mean, I'd probably go without the soy sauce. Just get the one that you have to peel, the little single. I'm not a fan of this. I don't dislike it, but it's kind of meh. It's like, okay, I'll eat this if I have to. Let me get a garlic. Ooh, I love my garlic. Oh, geez. Okay, then we've got the smoked squid. This is finger food. I'm just using the sticks because I have them in my hand. Yeah, good and chewy. Not a lot of flavor, but honestly, squid doesn't have a lot of flavor, so for me, yeah, the more you chew it and the more you kind of suck on it, you get the flavor to kind of pop out. But this would definitely be a good snack, like out and about, you know, like a jerky style snack when you're, you know, hungry and want to be satiated but don't want to eat a big meal, or you want salt or an avenue to drink more water. I learned a lot of dry fruits and jerky. I would use those just to, you know, encourage me to drink more water and get some salt in my body. And I could chew this for hours. It's not going away. Okay, this is the grilled scallop strips. I have those scallops from the other day. They're still just great. So I don't think this is the button. I think these are the lips, the edges of the scallop. Oh yeah, definitely a good flavor with these. Really chewy. Again, one of those things I could chew for hours. Very happy with that. So, like, just for context, I'm gonna put both these in a Ziploc bag. These will go on the bus with me tomorrow. And if I need a lunch, that's a lunch right there. If not, that's a little snacky for whenever. I'm really learning to carry protein snacks, and these are great options because I'd rather do this than that. As much as I like these or other potato chips, you know, a salty piece of meat is much better than a salty piece of manufactured potato crap from California or Minnesota or wherever. And then let's look at dessert. Again, I'm just using a 6 just because. Oops. There we go. Good camera to focus. Just a little cake. Ooh, it's chewy. Oh man, the lemon is great. But it's chewy, kind of. I thought it'd be cakey. It's more kind of like a, not quite a jelly, but a little bit like a jelly. Comes apart a little easier. I don't know what is in the middle there, but man, that is tasty. Maybe some plum or something? I don't know. Holy smokes. These are good. Oh, I've got to watch out for these. These could be addictive with the lemon is just fabulous. And they come with a little Ziploc. So I'm definitely going against my better judgment, and I'm going to zip those and save them. There's I had to, boy, here's a willpower test. So I had 2, and there's 5 more in there. So the question becomes, how long can I make those last? It really tastes like a kind of a chocolatey cake, but it doesn't taste like bread at all. It tastes kind of like a plummy, it's almost like they ground up some dried plum or something and stuck it together with something. I don't know. I'm just speculating, and I'm probably the worst person to speculate. But today's menu, if I were gonna want a quick snack to just like eat lunch, I would probably go with garlic and these little eggs and just eat them, those 2, and I'd be good for the day. The chicken is good. You know, if I were more hungry, or, you know, it's made to go in a salad, obviously it says that, and that's probably where it's best served. But it has that processed taste to it. But it's still good. Hard-boiled egg or soft-boiled egg and soy sauce, I'd probably pass on. Let me get that chicken down. These are great, but, you know, in limited quantities. And then, of course, the grilled and the smoked are just fabulous options for little pocket snacks or, you know, backpack snacks. Boy, these are dangerous. straight up dangerous. You know, after a really good espresso, I haven't had a really good coffee or espresso here in Japan yet, but after a really good espresso, a couple of these with a refreshing drink would just really fire you up. Boy, that lemon has got a just fabulous kick. But I think the garlic was definitely the winner yesterday, and I'm gonna go with these little quail eggs as the winner today. I just like how they have a real creamy flavor to them. Let me try and bite one and a half. And they're bite size, they're like, you know, grape size. Yeah. So whoever thought of this, that is genius. In a 6-pack, you know, 4 is probably good, 6 is okay. But side by side with some of this garlic, and I'd be curious, you know, if this garlic, if you could do it, get the same effect in like a lemon sauce or a lemon juice. Or like, you know what this would be? Wow, I don't know that the bone broth would keep them crunchy, but the bone broth I had on the plane yesterday with these garlic, holy smokes, that would be a winner. Or beef broth. The beef broth I had on the plane, JLA flight, was just super. If you could keep these garlic crunchy in that broth, wow, that would be a money maker. Okay, so that's what I got for 7-Eleven. They wouldn't let me film inside. There's a ton of stuff in there I want to try. I just went through and got a smattering. Thank you to the young lady in California who insisted I go to 7-Eleven because it is a heaven. And there's like with the rack that had these two, there's like a half dozen more. So I envision myself I'm going to Osaka tomorrow, and then I fly to Korea and then the Philippines. And I envision before I leave for Korea, I'm gonna take every penny I've got, every coin I've got in Japanese currency and go buy probably something like these and maybe some of these lemon tarts, oh my God. And pack my bags with that grab and go stuff. If these traveled better, I would take them. They do have quail eggs in the Philippines. I've never had them there, but I want to dive into that now that I've had these. And of course, these are just addicting as all hell. So I'm not sure I'll take too many of these because I opened this pack and I was able to set it down. I got 3 portions out of it, but it was the hardest thing in the world to set these down. I'm over exaggerating there. I'm being hyperbolic, but you're probably bored by now. Winners right there. The garlic quail eggs. Take care.